macro to hooker has been a challenge throughout the season. It's one I'd like to say I've taken my stride. There's a lot of, key roles to pick up on, like throwing in or hooking in at the scrum. But yeah, if I do make a mistake during either of those, everyone in the team is aware of the situation I'm in, lying in that position. So they will, keep your head up. They'll pick you up off the ground if you have made a mistake. So it's made that move a little bit easier than it could have been, as well as boys like Simon Spalding, who played the position in the past, mentoring me and teaching me like the things he's picked up from playing the position. So just things like that, making the move all the easier for me, which has been quite ideal. Spirits were definitely dampened when we lost back-to-back. I think it's more the fact when we lost those games in, where we only got bet by Pennycook 1 point away from home, and then losing at home against Trinity Accies, where we got ourselves in a position where we were only one converted try away from taking the lead, but that one also just kind of ran away from us. Every game you can kind of take stuff away from it though, so getting back kind of does expose what you can do better. So we've kind of went into training, kind of picked ourselves back up, improved where we can improve, and we take that on to the next game really. We're definitely a team that does want to be fighting at the top of the table to win the league, but when you lose back to back, no one's ever going to be happy about it. I definitely think we can win the game at the weekend. It's definitely within our reach. Having those 11 boys out will hurt us, as it would any team. But at the beginning of the season, we did applaud ourselves with the strength and depth we did have. These boys, train week in, week out, so it should be easy for them to slot into that role and put a shift in. If that does happen, we cut out any silly mistakes, any silly penalties, there's nothing stopping us beating Langholm and ending an unbeaten run. I'd like to see everyone put a big shift in, really, having a desire to make it to the next tackle, having the desire to make it to the next track, leaving everything they have out in that field, going back into the club rooms, knowing that I had nothing else to give. That's all I can really ask for, really. Another big bonus would be, executing the stuff we do in training and actually putting that out in the field. So yeah, if I can see that, that'll be amazing.
Tomorrow sees we heading across to Langholm for the first time for a few seasons. After a couple of defeats in the last 2 weeks, so boys are looking to get back on track, and it's a great place to go. Very passionate players and fans, supporters that get behind their team. So hopefully we can match that on the field, and put in a bit of stronger performance as we've seen the last couple of weeks. Having not played Langholm for a couple of seasons, it'll be great to get back into that local sort of derby fixture. And again, with the squad we've got out tomorrow, it still looks pretty strong with the 11 boys unavailable. So it'll be a great test again for the younger boys who've kind of been found out the last couple of weeks with the physicality of the teams we've played. So hopefully they're up for that tomorrow, and we can go across there and kind of get the season back on the road with having 2 defeats the last 2 weeks. Langholm are going well, they're unbeaten in their 3 games, and the last sort of split before the first COVID, they were up there at the top of this level. So it'll be a great test to see where we are in terms of the quality of the opposition. So again, weather looks pretty good. We're taking a big bus across there, so hopefully you can get a win and take 4 points back to the Volunteer. Thank you.